Another week, another launch. Bristol, here we come. Man, Bristol is a long, long way from Cumbria. This road is going on and on and on. So finally we've made it here. We're at the Arnolfini Centre in Bristol. It's looking super sick so far. Venue's looking really nice. Room's looking really nice. Let me show you around. So I said we were having celebrities, and I'm joined by Charlie from Fastbikes, who's actually a real friend to Knox, has been for many years. He's known myself and Jeff and a lot of the team for a long time, and been a real advocate for Knox and helped us over the years. So Charlie, hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, right. Thanks so much for coming. You know, obviously you've checked out the range, you've seen what we're up to. What do you think?
It's another example of Knox and innovation. Since I started at Fastbikes, which was probably about 10 years ago, one of the first things my editor told me was wear a Knox back protector. And that's how I was introduced to the brand. And since then I've kind of grown in sort of motorcycling and my experiences, and there's always been something within Knox that I found really useful. And the innovation within the company, especially being a British company, is fantastic. And I've never been disappointed with any of the product that I've ever used, ever seen. I think it's all great stuff.
Well, that's great, and you know, I think you're going to try out a couple of new different products that we've talked about and stuff. So, you know, perhaps we'll see a review coming out in the not too distant future. So that's Charlie, Fastbikes. Thanks so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So with me I have the absolute legend Phillip McCallen. He's come from Northern Ireland today. So Phil, we really appreciate you coming over.
No, it's brilliant to come over for the launch of your 2018 products. You have some superb products coming next year, and I really can't wait to get sampling them, get trying them on, and see how those products work.
Fantastic. And you know, if you don't know Phillip, literally you haven't been in motorcycling long enough, because Phillip is 11 times TT champion. I think I cocked that up last year because I put on a social media post I put 4 times champion, and Phillip come back and said, you know, 11 times, but you know, never mind.
But you actually were right with those 4 times champion.
All right.
But that was 4 in 1 week.
Four in 1 week. Oh my god.
So that's where you got the 4 from. You know?
Yeah.
And it's a figure I'll never forget either. But
all right. So obviously, you know, you're not on the TT anymore, but you know, you keep them busy, right?
Yeah, but I feel I'm on the TT all the time.
Yeah.
Because, in the pace of my life, the pace of my life is just fast.
Yeah, keep
you know,
it
I
fast.
eat, sleep and breathe motorcycles, and that's my business now, motorcycle retail.
Yeah.
We've got a successful shop in Northern Ireland where we have 3 franchises, and we have clothing as well. And one of our main brands really in clothing there now and growing fast is Knox.
Yeah, well, that's great.
You know, our Knox body armour is getting better and better. I think it's the best armour in the world for protection. I've had many crashes on the road. Off-road and enduro riding is my hobby now, so I use your Elite products for that as well.
Oh, the Defender Elite, right?
And I have many crashes. Me and my friends have. Every weekend we go out because we still think we're young, we still think we're fit, and we still think we're racers. But in enduro stuff, the ground's a little bit softer than 200 mile an hour at the TT.
Sure.
But still, when you crash there, there's rocks, there's boulders, and it can be quite dangerous. So you need the best protection. And I'm too old now to really to get hurt and break bones. So really, it's all about protection, and that elite suit is top is really doing it there. But back to the road stuff, you have some really fashionable layered system stuff coming along now. We start off with the base layers, then we have the body armour, we have the intermediate layers, and then we have the outside layer where you can change. I can put on 3 different coats over the same armour, and it all looks different. So it's great for blending all ways into all conditions. Should it be half casual, retro look?
Awesome. And you think motorbiking's changing? It is, isn't it? The bikes are changing. I think people's riding styles are changing. Do you see that?
Yeah, things are changing. When I was young, and I know you're still young now, but everyone you've seen on the road was on a Gixxer 600, a Yamaha R6, a CBR 600 Honda, and really how things has changed. Let's not forget that Suzuki don't make that 600 anymore, Honda don't make that 600 anymore, Triumph has dropped out of that 675 range of sports bikes, so things are changing. Your average biker age now, unfortunately, is 40 plus, 45 plus. So we have a different outlook on things, we have a different outlook on products, and we have to change to suit that. We are a Triumph dealer, Kawasaki and KTM, so their bikes are changing as well. We have KTM going down the street route with their street bikes and the adventure bikes. So there again is 2 types of armour you suit for. You suit for the street man, you suit for the adventure man. Triumph is going down the classic range, adventure range. So a lot of your new clothing is Triumph style, it's retro style, it's classic style. And we have the customers, we sell those bikes to the customers, so we now can sell your clothing to match those.
I'll cut that out.
But I'm in Knox today, and a lot of your clothing suits those bikes.
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as we're concerned, we're really obviously started out on the protection front, but we're really trying to kind of blend that great protection with great style as well, because it's so tempting just to match these trendier looking bikes just with product that ain't gonna be as protective as maybe what you'd have worn before. So we're trying to kind of blend the two together and make a product that's got great integrity but also looks great at the same time. Yeah,
that's part of it. We're sort of getting a little bit self-conscious as well, so we want to look half good.
That's right.
We want our girlfriends and wives to look half good on the bike as well, because the day is really of a lady wanting to put on a coat and just look like the Michelin woman is over. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but you can cut that out. But, the days of a lady just putting on a multi-fit man's jacket is over. A lady wants a lady's jacket and the maximum protection, and you seem to be catering for that.
Yeah, well, we're trying pretty hard. And final question, Philip, what bike are you riding at the moment, or is it's a real mixture?
Yeah, I'm really, really lucky because we've got a shop. I can take a pick of what I take home, as long as it's a demo or a second-hand bike. And I use the KTM and the adventure enduro stuff for my weekend fun. I ride adventure style bikes really on the road, and I also ride classic bikes now. So really, your product suits me because I'm riding 3 or 4 different classes of bike there, and I want to look the part for each of those classes.
Have you got any kind of races coming up, or are you involved in that anymore?
Yeah, still I work with the Northwest 200 people, the Ulster Grand Prix people, which is your pure road racing there.
Sure.
I work with the TT people, and I work with the Manx Grand Prix, which is now the classic TT people. And I made a great mixture of people there and enthusiasts, and it's great to be mixing in those circles still.
Absolutely, and thanks so much for coming. We really appreciate it, and look out for Philip. He'll be on TV soon, I'm pretty sure. And thanks again.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. So, end of another launch here at Bristol. We had a great time, met some great people, and now we're about to embark to Cambridge. That's at the Imperial War Museum. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you then.
Ground floor.